I used to believe trust was simple. You give, and love protects it. For a long time, that felt true. She waited for me at night. I waited for her in the mornings. We didn't have much, but we had presence. That's how I noticed the change, not suddenly, but quietly. I started coming home to an apartment that felt occupied, but empty. She would sit on the couch, headphones in, phone glowing softly against her face. I'd say her name. Sometimes she'd hear me. Sometimes she wouldn't. "How was your day?" I asked once. "Fine," she said, without looking up. I stopped asking first. She never noticed. One evening while I was cooking, she laughed quietly at her phone. I asked what was funny. "He said something stupid," she replied. I asked who he was. She smiled like I was being unreasonable. "Relax, he's just a friend." The word "just" stayed with me. From then on, his name appeared everywhere. In conversations, in notifications, in the space between us at night. Public distance. We went to a cafe we used to love. She sat across from me, scrolling, coffee untouched. Her phone buzzed. She smiled. I reached for her hand. She didn't pull away. She simply didn't notice. That moment stayed with me longer than it should have. Late nights. One night she stood by the door, bag already on her shoulder. "I'll be late," she said. "Don't wait." No reason. No explanation. Dinner went cold. Midnight passed. Then 1. I didn't call her. I wanted to know how long it would take for her to remember me. The location. At 1:37 a.m., I checked my phone. Her location hadn't moved for hours. Steady. That's when I understood. Even if nothing physical had happened, emotionally, I was already replaced. Betrayal doesn't start with bodies. It starts when someone stops choosing you. The next evening, I didn't raise my voice. I didn't accuse her. I just asked, "Are you happy with me?" She looked surprised, then uncomfortable. "Why are you asking that now?" she said. "Because you're never here anymore," I said. She sighed, said I was overthinking, said I was imagining things. So I asked one last question. "Is he more important than me?" She didn't answer. Not denial, not reassurance, just silence. And in that silence, I got every answer I needed. The decision. That night, I didn't sleep. By morning, I felt calm. I printed the divorce papers, folded them neatly, placed them on the table. Anger. No tears. Just clarity. I placed the papers between us carefully, like they deserved respect. She stared at them for a long moment. "What is this?" she asked, even though she already knew. "A decision," I said. "One I should have made earlier." She picked them up with shaking hands. "Are you serious?" she asked. I nodded. "I've never been calmer." She laughed softly, nervously. "You're really doing this over nothing?" "It wasn't nothing," I said. "It was every night you weren't here. Every conversation where I stopped being included. Every time I had to compete with silence." She tried to interrupt me. I raised my hand, just to finish. "I asked you if he mattered more," I continued. "You didn't answer. That was your answer." "I know," I replied. "I can fix this," she said. I shook my head. "You don't fix something you never thought you were breaking." "So that's it?" she asked. "You're just walking away?" "I stayed longer than I should have," I said. "That's not walking away. That's finally leaving." "You didn't even fight," she whispered. "I fought every day," I said quietly. "Alone." She looked around the apartment, like it might save her. "Don't you love me anymore?" she asked. "I do," I said. "Just not enough to disappear for you." I placed my keys beside the papers. "When you sign these," I added, "you won't be losing a husband. You lost him weeks ago. This just makes it official." I packed light. Clothes, documents, nothing else. I didn't turn back. Ending line. Some men don't leave in anger. They leave when waiting becomes disrespect. And once a man learns that, he never waits again.